All right, we are live.
All right.
How are you doing, Johnny boy?
I am very tired.
I
Excited to be
feel
here.
that.
But I was in the sun all day at work and I was digging and not having a very fun day. So I have not used to it anymore. So I am dead tired.
I am sorry to hear that,
Wake
sir.
up now.
I
Jeez.
am I am very fortunate to not work in an industry where I have to dig outside all day. So, um thank you for your service, I guess. Thank you for working outside so I don't have to. I don't know. I don't know. What should I say? Should I say anything?
Just that sucks. That's fine. That's it.
All right.
Don't have to do it too often, but when I do, it just kills me. But
I'm sorry, sir.
we're here for the Listener League. We're here for the fun. Let's jump into what everyone wants to see.
Yes. Give me a minute. I'm gonna tweet this out just so everybody can see it, put it in the listener league so they can watch it because we are watching live or we are streaming live. So if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. Also, if you have any comments about the league, let us know. Let us know in the comment section. Um, we have another lead change, by the way. So that's interesting. Also, smash that like button. KBKC says he is just here so he can get roasted by John. Yes, KBKC. Actually, we were roasting you before the episode.
No, I mean not
I'm
roasting.
kidding.
We were
I'm
talking.
kidding. I'm kidding.
We were
We would
talking.
never roast any. Well, actually, that's a lie. That is a blatant lie.
We will.
Um,
We'll go over our comments of what we made when we get to those points, though. But very interested to hear some thought process on a thing that you did. So, are we ready for the start?
let's see. Let's see. Boom, boom, bam, boom. We're good. We are golden, pony boy.
Okay.
Wilson, what's up, sir? Smash that like button. We'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, if you could do us a favor and subscribe, we're 2 subscribers away from 50. All right, let's jump into it. Let's jump into what is going on in our listener league. If you're new with us, we have a listener league. We give away this beautiful autographed full-size Kyler Murray helmet to the winner of our listener league. So next year, you could win something similar. Last year we gave away Tyreek Hill helmet. So you could definitely be in the running. It's really easy to enter. So it's free actually. So all right, let's jump into it. Boom. Share screen. Oops. Share screen. Boom. We're sharing the screen. All right. Here we go. As you can see, everybody was very excited over here in the chat for our listener league update. And here it is. Here we are doing it. Let's go through the first game. Miles and Team Suck It Easy, baby. Love that name. Hate saying it. All right, here we go. Team Suck It Easy obviously took the dub 132 to 113. It was really on the back of Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, of course, and Joe Mixon and Adam Thielen. All 4 had very solid days this week. He didn't get much production out of Tyler Boyd or Tyler Lockett, the Tyler brothers. And then, of course, he put up almost a goose egg with Myles Gaskin, yet he still got the dub.
Yeah, it seems like he had a really solid day. Part of the issue for Miles over here was just a poor day out for Chase Claypool, and throwing Hunter Renfrow in over J.D. McKissick, even though you got that pass catching work, especially with Antonio Gibson out. So couple plays could have changed his day, but
Well, the biggest one that sticks out to me is AJ Brown on the bench and starting Hunter Renfrow. I know I wasn't the hottest on him, but
well,
going
AJ
into
Brown
this,
was considered, wasn't he considered out until pretty much the last minute?
no, not out. He was questionable.
Mm.
And then he had the boo-boos. He was pooping himself before the game, but still did well. Overall though, it really wouldn't have mattered. Derrick Henry, if you had Derrick Henry this week, you won.
Yes.
Pretty much. Unless he's the only person you played. And even then you still had a solid chance. All right, let's move on. TK Brad Hinton versus Frothy Pigskins. What in the world? Highest score by almost 100 points.
He
Almost
almost
100.
doubled the highest score in the league this week, or the second highest.
Crazy. Suck It Easy was the second highest at 132. Frothy Pigskins put up a whopping 212 points against TK Brad Hinton. TK Brad Hinton had a solid week. He had a very good week. But unfortunately, Frothy Pigskins just he frothed on him.
Yeah. TK Brad Hinton would have literally beat every team except for one, other than Frothy
Except for
Pigskin. Two. It's two. It's the fourth highest scoring in the league this week, and just happened to get lined up against the number one. Just gonna say, great day for both of you guys.
Yeah, at the end of the day. I mean, look at this. Kyler Murray, Leonard Fournette, Darrell Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Noah Fant, CeeDee Lamb, and the Dallas Cowboys defense. The lowest scoring person was the Cowboys defense, which is expected, but they still put up 14 points. Oh, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. He slept like a baby going into Monday Night Football. Slept like a baby.
Absolutely.
Didn't care.
There's no reason to even watch the game.
So let's move on. Aaron Rodgers fan club getting the dub, moving to 2-4 against the Banana Stand. The Banana Stand kind of needed a win. He kind of needed to win to get to that 4-2. He's at 500 now. It was 111 to 99.88. So relatively close game. Who won this game for them? Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle was the culprit of the W for Aaron Rodgers fan club, or the L for the Banana Stand. Because outside of that, I mean, Taylor Heineke put up a pooper.
He did. And then he's got Dalvin Cook there as well, and then Chuba Hubbard. And then his defense was able to put up a solid 11 points. He could have really blown him out of the water had he just thrown in Kirk Cousins over Taylor Heineke. I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry on that one.
Yeah, you must listen to the show. You must listen to John. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, John. I love you. Very, very good game, though. Very good game. Kirk Cousins, though, man, having a great year. I mean, at this point, obviously, he's on bye week this week. But at this point, I would just roll with Kirk. I wouldn't even worry about Taylor Heineke. Cam Newton's burner phone, Team D Seagrest. He's taking the dub this week. 4-2. Cam Newton's burner phone. 1-5, man. Dropping a 1-5. Is it over for Cam Newton's burner phone?
Looking at his team, it actually is getting kind of close. He's going to be stuck with Kenyon Drake as his only usable running back this week outside of Ronald Jones. Latavius Murray's possibly out this week. He's going to be in a very, very sketchy situation this weekend. I hate to say it, but it might be. It just might be.
It sucks. He had the first overall pick, has Christian McCaffrey on his bench, and Chris Carson's hurt. He's got a solid roster. He's got Elijah Mitchell. He's just dealing with the injury bug. The injury bug has stricken him, has bit him hard. I'm sorry, Cam Newton's burner phone. But interesting here. Jalen Hurts was sat and Dak Prescott was playing. Okay. Well, he is very
worked
stacked
out.
at quarterback. Yeah, it's very, very stacked at quarterback. Would you move if you were Seagrass? Would you move Jalen Hurts to maybe a quarterback needy team like Aaron Rodgers fan club?
If you can broker a deal, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we can get deals done here. We can get deals done. Good game by both of you guys. Solid. Like I said, Seagrass moving to 4-2. PNW 360, the only 5-1 team in the league right now, getting the dub against Redbirds 2K21. We talked about this matchup last week. This was the top two teams last week going in. Redbirds 2K21 had the upper hand. He was in first. However, Team PNW not even snuck out of victory. He stole the victory. He stole it.
We did
131 to 73.
We did see Rob Gronkowski still play in the game for Redbirds 2K21. I'm sorry, not play in the game, but enter his lineup and be played in his lineup. Though it doesn't seem like he had much of another option. I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to be starting Zach Ertz before the trade with possibility of Gronk coming in, but realistically, it was just poor play for a majority of his team.
Yeah,
Lamar
I mean,
Jackson,
even if he had played Zach Ertz, it really wouldn't have mattered. PNW 360's team showed up. Rams putting up 18 points. Damian Harris, Mark Andrews, Christian Kirk, James Robinson, Zeke. I mean, those guys really helped carry him to the victory. So very solid. He's got a very strong team, and he's getting points from his bench. Christian Kirk, somebody, he played him at the right time. He's got, Damian Harris. I mean, guys like that, secondary guys who are getting done for him. And let's move over to our last matchup of last week. It is Cops and Rogers versus Team KBKC. KBKC, you let me down. I had to pay John $5. $5 I'm broke now. Cops and Rogers winning 103 to 79.62. And he even had Josh Allen. But no offense, KBKC. But like much of the year, his positional players have not been doing much.
No. A lot of underperformance, especially in the weeks he needs it the most.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. I mean, that's looking at his team. Kareem Hunt is probably his best positional player other than Saquon Barkley. But I mean, can I say we told you so? Or is that allowed?
No, I don't know if you remember, but during the draft, we actually had him on with us, and
we did.
I think he picked up Saquon at the very end of the first. So, I mean, it wasn't a wasted pick, and he isn't playing him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not playing. That's for sure. So, I mean, he's got solid. I think he can muster up a couple wins. But is it going to be too little too late?
He's sitting at 2 wins. I don't think if you're a 2-win team at this point, you're out. But his team needs to string together a very, very solid few weeks in a row.
Yeah, he does. He really does. Hopefully, what's the update on Saquon, John? Do you have it off the top of your head?
I
didn't practice Wednesday, so we'll see. He really needs him back. He needs him back. Not that we wish for injuries, but he needs Sony Michel to start. Is all I'm saying. Freaking looking at this for Cops and Rogers. He did just trade Mike Gesicki away. We'll go over that, but he had Kyle Pitts, Mike Gesicki, and Dawson Knox. 3 guys close to the top 12 in tight ends. Very nice. Very well. KBKC, there was a method to his madness on YouTube. I hope so. KBKC, and I hope it plays out for you. Like I said, we don't have any horse in this race. We like sitting on the sidelines. It's fun for us. Let's take a look at the standings. And like I said, PNW only 5-1 team here. In second place, Frothy Pigskins. He did jump Redbirds 2K21. Redbirds 2K21 dropped from first place down to fifth place with that L this week. Behind second place, Frothy Pigskins, it is Suck It Easy at number 3. Seagrass at 4. Redbirds 2K21 at 5. The Banana Stand staying in playoff contention at 6, sitting at 3-3. He is our first 3-3 team. Cops and Rogers also 3-3. He's sitting in 7th.
He's won 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row.
3 weeks in a row.
Up.
Really went from bottom to middle and working his way to the top.
That's why you don't give up. It's why you don't give up. And he's been making moves. We'll go over the moves he's been making lately. TK Brad Hinton is sitting at 2-4. Feel bad for the guy. He has got the 4th most. He's got the 2nd most points in this league, but he has the most points against. 838, and he's sitting at 2-4. That has to be a bad feeling. That has to be. Sorry, I apologize. Here, that has to be a Brad feeling. Ooh, because his name's Brad.
Ha.
All right. Miles 707, our previous champion, our reigning champion, sitting at 2-4. He's got to do something. He's got to do something if he wants to have 2 helmets sitting on his mantle. Aaron Rodgers fan club sitting at 2-4 as well in 10th. KBKC at 2-4 at 11th. And then Cam Newton's burner phone only has 1 dub this year, 1-5. And looking at it, he has got $0 for the waiver wire.
Dang, that went fast.
He's got. Would you at this point? If you were Cam Newton's burner phone, would you move CMC? We talked about it yesterday in our buy or sell episode.
Yes.
By the way, go check that out.
He has so many other holes in his roster that he could easily sell CMC off to fill more than one, just to get more players that can actually start in a week and fill up a roster rather than hoarding one player that can get him a lot of points. So,
yes. Yes. Cops and Rogers said in YouTube, on the YouTube chat, he said, "I'm trying to climb the ladder slow so I don't fall off." Also, Frothy Pigskin said my joke was bad.
It was.
Yes, it was. All right. Let's check what's going on or what went on as far as waiver wire. We had a ton of, I'm still scrolling, ton of waiver wire pickups. We also had a few trades. We've had a few trades this past week. Let me keep going. I think, man, we had a lot going on. All right. That was our live stream. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go. I don't think we went over this. This is a very big trade. I'm still scrolling. Jeez. Holy crap.
Which one are you going to?
I'm going all the way to the top. Okay, here we go. Boom. Miles picked up the Colts defense, dropping the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals, good play. How do you feel about trading CMC for Cordero Patterson? Cops and Rogers asked. How do you feel about that, John?
I'd say no.
Yeah, I'd say no as well. I understand Cordero Patterson is on a heater. But I think there's potential for the wheels to fall off on that wagon, and I think you can get more value for CMC. That's how I feel. Tim Patrick was picked up by Miles, dropped Van Jefferson. Let's go down to the big trade. Big trade between Miles 707 and Aaron Rodgers fan club, aka Oriole Boreal. Oriole Boreal or Aaron Rodgers fan club. I hate that these names are. I wish they just would stick to like I wish in the chat on Sleeper your name would be the name you name your team. You know what I'm saying? Be so much easier. Aaron Rodgers fan club sent AJ Brown and DeAndre Swift and got back Calvin Ridley and DJ Moore. What side of this trade do you like, John? Is there a side you like? I guess.
I like both sides. I think this was a very fair trade. I think you're getting, if you needed that second running back, if you needed the two receivers and you got the two receivers, good. If you needed a running back and you got DeAndre Swift in that trade, I think you made out fairly. I think it's a pretty fair, good move. Nice big names moving from teams.
Yeah. So, I'm on the side of, I lean a little bit more, at least, to the side of Calvin Ridley, DJ Moore. DJ Moore has been playing very well. And I think Calvin Ridley can turn it up. My only concern with this trade is AJ Brown. That's kind of what knocks me down. That offense is completely and entirely running through Derrick Henry. And he just hasn't been himself. I think it's going to be difficult for him to get back on track, but he can do so. And
I think he's showing signs. He's already looked pretty good last week. Even though Ryan Tannehill didn't have the best day, he still was able to get the ball 7 times.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, that's why I lean that way. Let's see. Sterling Shepard was picked up. Great pickup. 2 people tried to pick him up. 2 bids of $0, and that went to Miles 707. Got him above Cops and Rogers. He dropped Randall Cobb. So good pickup there. I like that pickup. Juju Smith-Schuster obviously being hurt, out for the season, was dropped by Rob Street's on Fire, aka Cam Newton's burner phone. Picked up Cole Beasley. Good one there. Donald Parham picked up by KBKC, dropped Jonnu Smith. Would you have made that move?
Yeah,
I think it's kind of lateral. I think
he must have listened to you in the live stream and decided to play Donald Parham.
Rashad Bateman, interesting move here. Rashad Bateman was dropped by Cops and Rogers. How do you feel about that?
Dropping him is a bad idea, but he's also got a pretty stacked team, so I don't know.
True. Oh my goodness. Khalil Herbert was dropped. Green Bay Packers defense was picked up by Cops and Rogers. Oof.
This man's just
Does he need a defense? Does he need a defense?
Where's he at? His defense currently this week was Arizona. Now it's going to be Packers versus Washington. I would have played Arizona. I'd play Arizona at Houston. I wouldn't have done that.
Wouldn't have made that move. It's okay though.
If he's still available, you might want to go grab him.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll get down there. Another trade. TK, Brad Hinton, and Cops and Rogers came to an agreement. TK, Brad Hinton adding Mike Gesicki to his roster for $35 fab dollars. I love this move. How do you feel about it?
I mean, we just found out the true value of Mike Gesicki. Apparently, it's $35.
Yeah. Cops and Rogers said small bench, had to drop Bateman. All right. Let's see. Chuba Hubbard was put on the trade block. Frothy Pigskins dropped Tyson Williams. Another trade. Cops and Rogers making tons of moves here. Traded away Laviska Shenault for $10 in fab.
It's pretty solid. I think it's a good move for both sides.
Yeah. Adding a little bit of fab. I don't mind it. Laviska Shenault, upside for KBKC. Depth piece for depth as far as waiver wire goes, potential in the future as far as the $10 go. And here we are, the best and worst managers. Best manager was TK Brad, setting a perfect lineup, 128.64. Perfect lineup, 100%. Scored all the points he could. And then the worst manager was Cam Newton's burner phone, setting only 72% of their possible perfect lineup. Didn't have a very close game. Our narrowest victory was by 12 points, so nothing crazy. Let's move on. Ryan Nall, good idea, KBKC. Ryan Nall was dropped Donald Parham ended up being dropped by KBKC as well. And then TK Brad Hinton dropped Evan Ingram. Now, this trade right here, this trade favors, in my opinion, one guy and one guy only. Copson Rogers still making moves. He wants that Kyler Murray helmet. He added Michael Pittman, but gave away T. Higgins. John, tell me how you feel about this one.
I think that you just won yourself an L on this trade. I think T. Higgins was definitely the more valuable player here. I think, we've talked about not saying whether or not someone won or lost a trade, but when you're making a receiver for a receiver move, I think you took the back end of it, the lesser end. But, hey, well, could be wrong. Maybe
Yeah, that's why they play on Sundays, baby, and Thursdays, Mondays, and the occasional Saturday. I agree with you there, though. Let's see. Here we go. We got into our waiver wire that had been processed. Jeez. Ernest Johnson being picked up by TK Brad for $65. Guess what? Nobody else. I mean, PNW 360 bid for him, but bid $0. So he got him, to say the least. He got him. Would you have spent 65% of your budget on this?
Probably not 65%. Probably closer to 5 to 6%. Unless I was absolutely desperate, in which case you might have seen 25.
I'm right there with you. I'm thinking 15, 10, between 10 and 15%. Because he could be just done, next week. He might have a good week this week.
He might, and that's the thing. He might not even get the touches we're expecting.
All right. Wilson adding the Arizona Cardinals defense. Rashad Bateman, man. He could have been Rashad Bateman. Adding him for $15. Good bid. Miles 707 added or tried to add them for $7. And then Redbirds 2K21 for $1. So good bid there. The Frothy Pigskins added the San Francisco 49ers defense for $10. He was not he didn't go up against anybody. Donovan Peoples-Jones was picked up for $4, dropped to Sean Jackson. Darnell Mooney, I think this is a great pickup. Darnell Mooney for $2. I think 2% of your budget, that is a great pickup. I love it.
Surprised to see him on the waivers at all. Luckily, Suck It Easy got him cheap.
Yes. KBKC picked up Rashad Penny for $2. Interesting move there. Miles 707, Jamal Agnew for $2. Drop Brandon Bolden. And then Copson Rogers picking up Khalil Herbert for only $1. Damian Williams is still not off the COVID list. So I think that is an interesting, pickup. I think that he could have. I think he got away with that one. That's good. Good pickup. Mm-hmm. Matt Ryan is picked up for $0 by PNW 360. Aaron Rodgers fan club ended up also bidding $0, but the priority went to PNW 360. Aaron Rodgers fan club picked up the New Orleans Saints, dropped the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are on bye. TK Brad Hinton, great pickup here. Rashad Bateman, $0. Dropped Royce Freeman. Love it. Let's go down to Ricky Seals-Jones getting picked up for Jared Cook, $0 by Aaron Rodgers fan club. Great pickup. We've seen him getting peppered with targets. We talked about him yesterday in our buy or sell episode. Check that out again. That's a little plug. Again. So nice pickup. Should get him by for a week, maybe two, maybe a couple more, depending upon when Logan Thomas comes back. And then finally, for our waiver claims, Brian Edwards was picked up for $0. Nyheim Hines was dropped. So let's get over to our free ads. We had some free ads. Alex Collins getting picked up. I like that a lot. He is not ruled out. He just had 20 carries for 101 yards, just over 5 yards of carry and a touch. Like that. Let's see. Wow, we had a ton of action this week. ton of action this week.
Yeah.
Derek Carr was picked up. Taylor Heineke was dropped. That was by Aaron Rodgers fan club. Let's see. The Banana Stand picking up the Carolina Panthers defense and dropping a Carolina Panther in Terrace Marshall. KBKC picking up Cole Kmet, dropping Josh Gordon. Okay. Miles 707 picking up the Denver Broncos defense. All right. Last couple here. We got KBKC adding Le'Veon Bell and dropping Kadarius Toney. KBKC, this is what we were talking about before the show. Please, in the comments, let us know what you were thinking.
Give us
or
the
if
answer.
you weren't thinking, because I understand Kadarius Toney, but he might only miss a week, and getting the target share he's gonna get in that offense, no matter who's there, no matter if Kenny Galladay's there, no matter if Sterling Shepard's there. I love Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, especially because you got Rashad Penny sitting on your bench at the moment. Someone that I would have valued way, way, way under. But maybe you expect something out of him that we aren't.
I hope so. Little Kodak Black there. Let's see. Cam Newton's burner phone picked up the one, the only Danny Dimes, dropping Cole Beasley, somebody he picked up earlier in the week. And that is it. That is what happened this week as far as the waiver ads trades go. So let's jump over to week 7 matchups before we let you guys go. We've got a good one in Frothy Pigskins going up against Team Miles 707. Miles desperately, not desperately, he really needs a win this week. Needs a win. Frothy Pigskins, if he wants to get back on top, he also needs a win. It's looking good. Let's see who's on bye. So they have their Devin Singletary is on bye for Frothy Pigskins. Chase Claypool is on bye, and CeeDee Lamb is on bye for. All right. So Chase Claypool is on bye for Miles 707. CeeDee Lamb and the Dallas defense is on bye for Frothy Pigskins. That hurts, especially since he went 0 RB. He's replacing him with Marquise Brown. Not bad, though. Not bad the way he's been playing.
Yep.
Let's see. Anybody? Yeah. All right. Let's move on over. Suck It Easy and TK Brad. TK Brad in a very similar situation as Miles 707, needing to win at 2-4. Team Suck It Easy at 4-2. Emmanuel Sanders is on a bye. Deontay Johnson is on a bye. The Minnesota defense is on a bye. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is on IR. TK Brad's in a sticky situation.
He's got the bench spaces to take care of the problems that he's got, or he's got players on the bench to fill those holes. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
Just needs to grab a defense.
He needs a defense. As far as let's see, Adam Thielen on bye. That's it. That is it. Team Suck It Easy's bye-pocalypse has not happened yet.
No.
So, I'm giving this one to Suck It Easy. I'm letting you know. Got it. I think there can be a fight made by TK Brad.
No, it's definitely going to be a close game.
Let's get over to Aaron Rodgers fan club and D Segrest. Another similar situation, 2-4 going up against 4-2, except the 2-4 is favored. D Segrest went heavy Bills and Cowboys, and they're both on a bye. Dak Prescott, Zach Moss, Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Mike Williams, he's on a bye as well. Not on either of those teams, though. But he's got Jamar Chase. He's got Jalen Hurts. He's got Michael Carter and Rondale Moore to fill those spots. Those are some pretty good fillers. I would love to have Jamar Chase just sitting on my bench.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins. Those are the only two for Aaron Rodgers fan club. Going to be a good matchup. Cam Newton's burner phone. This guy desperately. Did I say desperately enough?
No.
All right. Desperately needs a win. 1-5. And as of now, he's only got a 4% chance in doing so, according to Sleeper. He's got Keenan Allen on a bye, Marvin Jones on a bye. He's got Julio Jones, who's questionable, TJ Hawkinson questionable, Justin Herbert's on a bye. He's got CMC and Chris Carson. It's looking rough. It's looking bleak. If he loses this week, is he done?
I think his chances are pretty slim at the moment. I think he'd have to win out the rest of the season to even have a chance of being in the playoffs. So I'd like to say it's already over.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to count anybody out because you never know. But the way things are unfolding, and he doesn't have a bad team. He really doesn't.
It seems fine. It's just not enough time for him to really make a big enough swing of a comeback.
Yeah. So, let's see. KBKC going up against 4-2 Redbirds. This could be a statement win. This could be a statement win for KBKC. Looking at it. Pretty good. He's got Saquon Barkley in. Saquon Barkley plays. Could be something. Redbirds has Zach Ertz and Gronkowski in. Gronk's in the tight end spot, and Zach Ertz is in his flex spot. Interesting play there with Henry Ruggs, Melvin Gordon, and Devonta Smith on the bench. So, and then let's get into our final matchup before we check the comments on YouTube. Cops and Rogers going up against the number one PNW 360. Another one could be a statement win here for Cops and Rogers.
I mean, absolutely. He's got to be going up against the league leader. So hopefully you can knock him down and continue that win streak going to 4 wins. That roster is absolutely stacked with talent at the moment. So I'm expecting big things from him this week.
Yeah. Me as well. Good luck to all contestants. KVKC on YouTube said, in the moment, I was feeling good about it. Right after I hit accept, I instantly regretted it. We regret it for you.
Absolutely.
He's still out there, though. Just got to pay up, probably. And then Cops and Rogers said, this is so awesome you do this special episode for the Listener League. I really appreciate it and really look forward to many more the rest of the year. Hats off to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
We enjoy it. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Tell your friends. Tell your family about us. Tell your friends and family. Tell your enemies. Tell everybody.
Tell your coworkers. Tell anyone you know that enjoys fantasy football that not only do these guys do live streams, do episodes, they also have a Discord. It's going to be linked in all of our videos down below where you guys can join a great community for fantasy football and get start sits, anything else you need for a weekly fantasy spectacular.
Yes, actually, I just threw the Discord link in the chat. So if you're not a part of the Discord, feel free to join it. It is a great. Did I say great enough? Great community to be a part of. Love it. So, all right, guys, that is it. That's all we got for you. We look forward to seeing you guys next time on The Price is Right. No, on the Fantasy Tap Live. We will be going, like John said, noon Eastern to answer your start sit questions. We love you. Thank you so much.